Hello people, so today we are having us a matchup of round 4 of Croatian online Carcassonne League. This time we are going to be watching a match between Blueste, the reigning Croatian online Carcassonne Championship champion from 2024, and against Tompa 99, also a high rated Croatian player. The matchup should be starting in a couple of minutes, I think. Until then, let's see the table. So this is the fourth round. Until now, Blueste has won all three of his matchups, whereas Tompa has won two from the three. And I think this is going to be an exciting matchup. Hopefully we are going to see some great Carcassonne and some great thinking from the both of them. In the event of Zvone Blueste winning, he is going to be the sole leader with 4 victories, and Tompa is going to stay on 2-2 and on 6th place, maybe even going probably going to like 9th or 10th place. But if Tompa wins this matchup, then probably I think he can get to the first place after 4 rounds. We're going to see which one will happen. Until then, let's wait up for the two of them to start the match. We can see that they are starting their match soon. And it should probably start right now. So let's have a look. Yep, it is. Okay. Let's get into full screen mode. Let's enlarge this display and let's get the party started. Okay, so we have Blueste with the green meeples, and we have Tompa with his yellow meeples. First player in this first match. Oh, I see this. Thank you. Okay, so the first player in this matchup is Blueste with the road triangle. The first monastery of the matchup goes to Tompa, and I think there were two places for getting this monastery, this and this. Tompa is known for his blocking, so he decides to go here instead of maybe a better spot right here. But this spot would be vulnerable then if it could get pointed to a starting tile right here. So he decided to go for the blocking, and Zvone had a great tile to defend and start a new road of his. Now there's a situation where this monastery of yellows controls 2 roads of green and also this city with only 1 meeple. So we'll see if this turns out good for Tompa. He now tries to pressure the place, but Blueste gets the tile to rescue himself and get the first points, and also get this little 2 point road for himself. Still, this monastery meeple controls the two roads, so if now it's 6 points for the monastery and only 5 points for the roads, so yellow has an advantage when we look at the monastery and this little city being able to be finished really soon. We see blue stay with an aggressive attack to equalize this road of yellows, and Tompa with another city. Blue stay could now finish this, or maybe try doing something like that, trying to block this meeple. I think this meeple is going to end up being in a ruin, but we'll see. It's likely to get to not get finished, not because it will get blocked here, but because Zvona won't allow it to be finished because it can grow really big. The second option is to join the ruin. Now Zvona is probably going to get here and control the two cities of yellow. Maybe even going here because this is now a great spot for the monastery, or also maybe going here to equalize yellow's monastery and also give his cities, his road meeples some air to breathe. He decides to go for the juicy spot for the monastery for 6 points. Tompa now trying to get his monastery one step closer to finishing, and Zvona getting another monastery and probably going to stack here. Might even go here and finish his road and start a new monastery near yellow's monastery. I think stacking is the better option here. Zvona finishing one of the roads and starting a little city of his own. Tompa is not getting any city tiles for a while now to finish both of the cities. It could get messy now if Zvona attacks the right one, yeah, and he does that, and now Tompa gets the city tile that he's now going to use to obstruct this little city of Bluestain. Bluestain now probably going to take the 2 points right here, bring his monastery one step closer to finishing. Tompa now getting his first points and trying to block this green meeple with his monastery for a 6 point advantage in the mini duel. Firstly, he needs to find a better tile to do this, maybe even such a tile like this to obstruct also the 2 monasteries of green right here, because that can be a really vulnerable spot. Zvona usually plays with less meeples in hand than his opponent, but he gets to play a lot with the fields, and usually grows a few fields of his own, like from 0 points to 9 or 12 points. Now he's building a really big city on the right with 2 meeples, so he's That's going to be a hard one to block. But Tompa is going to start and try to finish the block in some time. Now, the two crossroads cities are out, so one is still in the deck, and also we have two starting tiles out, so some tiles are out, and it's still not useful to block this spot really. It cannot be that easily blocked. On the other side, Tompa is building a big ruin of his own and hoping that Zvone does not finish this city, so that he loses two meeples against one of Tompa's for less points than Tompa's ruin. Tompa probably wants to put this spot on a right dagger because two of those are already out, and a 50-50 on the last one is something he might want to take. But Zvone gets the city. He goes with it, and Tompa couldn't really block it with any tile that he got, so kind of unlucky for the player with the yellow meeples. Now Zvone running away with a pretty marginal lead, but Tompa has his options, and the game is pretty far from being done. With 22 points in the lead on the score and having equal monasteries, almost equal, with this one joining with the road meeple, this big ruin of 9 points, this little of 2 points. Yellow is like 10 points in the deficit, something like that. Also getting one of the tiles that yellow could put right here. But now after this tile is out, there are less tiles for this city to be finished. Two to be exact. One starting tile and one crossroad city. But Zvone gets a great spot for his new monastery and just racking up points. And yellow needs to get points soon enough if he wants to do something about this match. None of the fields are big enough right now, and the situation is not looking good for yellow, but this card is now a real nice one for yellow, so he gets his monastery back, but also leaves this guy with no hope of getting back, because now all 4 of the starting tiles are out, so this guy is blocked for good. This guy has one more chance of the crossroads city for getting bailed. But on the other hand, Zvone does not need to maybe finish this city if he just keeps getting the tiles that yellow needs for his city on up here. Now Zvone trying to block this guy so he does not have any chance to bail out even if he gets the tile. And Tompa gets the tile. Now he should probably be going here, but there's still a chance of getting blocked on the other side. The game could be later on maybe decided which one of the players will get the Crossroads city tile. Will Zvone finish his city? Okay. Now we're seeing yellow not trying to finish the city of his. I think I did count it good. So 2, 3, yeah. There are no more tiles to go here, and Tompa just said he don't want this city. In the situation where green has no meeples in his hand, I think there is no rush for getting this guy on this field, because it's only 6 points. In the end, we're going to have a lot of 6 point fields. I think this big one is also going to be 6 points, and now Tompa would be finishing this city, would be getting this guy back if he just believed. I mean, he's having himself a nice little field here, and getting back equal on the score almost, but I think it would be maybe better for him that he got this meeple back, so he fights with one more. Swana now probably going to go on the field, taking his monastery back. Tompa might try to go and block even this meeple or this meeple. I know he will try, but he'll try in some time, but when is the correct time for that? We have 8 from the 9 roads out. We have both the city monasteries out, so this guy has only one road to get out of here. So probably not going to block this. He should probably go right somewhere here and try to put pressure on this guy on the left. Try to block him. Try to not leave him space for getting home. Now we have only 6 tiles left. Zvone with a 12-point lead. Tompa with a nice plan of growing another little field. He'll probably now finish, yeah, the right city. He'll try to get almost equal on the points, and it's going to be close. With one meeple more, Tompa can decide how much he is in the deficit, or even if he is in deficit. This is 3 points, 8 points, 8, 9, 1, 4, 5, 3, 5, 9, and 3 points. I think he's 5 points in deficit right now, and he needs to see how to get this done. How can he win this? So green cannot get points, he can only get points from scoring here or here with, I think, the one city. Oh no, the city umbrella is gone. My bad. So I think there is this one road tile left that he can use for scoring and getting his meeple back. And what are the two remaining? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's probably one Dorito, and which one just is it? It should be a Dorito just like this. if I did it correctly. I think yeah, it should be one like that. So there is a chance for Tompa going here, but not with a meeple. Just trying to get the even this is also a great find. This is a great find. He's getting himself 7 points, so he should be now 2 points in lead. This should now be equal, and Tompa with one card in hand should be able to seal it off. He just needs to see if Zvone can finish this guy. He took the city. Yeah, he can now go to the city. This I think I think this is going to be maybe a tie. Zvone will probably go around here, take the 3 points from Tompa that he just now got, but I think it's going to still be a tie. If I calculate, so I think this is going to be a tie. Or maybe a... Ooh! Ooh, I forgot that he got a meeple. This could even be a 1 point loss for Tompa because he took the... Because he took the field instead of taking the 1 point. I'm not sure. We'll see. Maybe I miscalculated. That this is going to be a close one. So he got 3 points more here and 6 here, 9 points. I think it's equal just like this. Ooh. It's gonna be a tie in the first match, and Tompa as the second player gets the dub. Oof. This was an exciting one. It would be a lot of pain if Tompa took the field. If he took the field instead of taking this 1 point road and he lost by 1 point, that would be a pain. That would be a pain. But he was precise when counting the points, and he got the first win and the upset in the first match against Zvone. They have already started the second one, and Tompa with the first player advantage right now. Took the 4 points, and Zvone took some quick points right here, now getting the first monastery of the match. Okay. Tompa now deciding if he wants to just do something like this, or maybe try to do a loop road, or maybe try even starting a new city from here. What is the best option right here? It's a tricky one, because if you do something like this, you can easily get your city inside this place and it's going to be a hard place for that meeple, because he's going to need the triple city with a road then. So Tompa just decides to get his city outside, but I presume Zvone is going to equalize that city. Or he's not. Okay. He builds the city of his own up there. Tompa now getting some quick points. It's like he knew that Tompa would draw the first divider and divide his city from Zvone's if he would have had attacked here. Tompa could maybe now build a little farm right here. Maybe get this place here, get the city tile on the right and try to build a farm. He decides to finish his city and get the farmer there. Tompa now maybe starting a loop road here, or maybe doing it just without the meeple. That's a good spot also. Zvona is just building up his city, and Tompa is building up his little farm. There are not that many tiles that you can attack this city with. Only the left side daggers, not the right side daggers. So there is not much of a rush for Zvona to be covering this, and Tompa is just getting the right hand daggers instead of the left hand. There is a possibility for Tompa to draw a big city tile and put it here, put this city to this spot, so that Zvona then needs the left hand dagger. Now Zvona attacking the field of Tompa, and Tompa attacking it again. We're going to have a field fight down here. Now it's going to be maybe difficult to get this guy inside the field if Zvona just gets something to block him. From this side he is not going to get to the field on this side, so Tompa might have to be cautious, because this guy might not get into the big field. Now Zvona trapping yellow city inside of his monastery. Maybe even meepling it, but he doesn't have to. Zvona now getting 3 points, getting his monastery one step closer to finishing it. Tompa trying to block these 2 monasteries with the one meeple of his own, and Blueste is not getting a defense tile right now. And this is going to get blocked here right now, yeah. So Zvona got 2 of his meeples blocked, but he has an advantage of 13 points, these 2 meeples against the yellow one, so he's in a good spot right there. Also Zvona doing what he does best, it's field fights. He gets another meeple to get inside the field, and Tompa could answer by just dropping another farmer somewhere here. And then if green draws a road, he has to put it here and joining also yellow and green's meeple. So probably not going to happen. Now yellow can get himself. Tompa is now doing this, and he's doing it exactly in the right time. Wow. I hope that Zvona saw the meeple right here and did this. Now Tompa probably going to get 3 points or getting this meeple outside. He's trying to use every tile that he gets productively. Zvona attacking with yet another one, and now he is going to free his meeple. So the thing is that he wants to get as much points as he can just with the card that he gets. So he doesn't want to get 1 point to free his meeple when he knows that there's a lot of road, or when there is a lot of curves and roads with curves, cities with curves, I mean. So he's using this tile right here to get himself 3 points, because he knows that this guy will get back soon. Yellow has 12 points of lead on the score. With the 13 deficit right here, it's 1 point for Zvone. And Zvone has more guys on the field. So Zvone is in the lead. Now Yellow gonna pre-finish his city, I presume. Or maybe, I don't know, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 4 vanillas are out, so Yellow needs to pray to get the last vanilla to get himself with the third meeple inside the field, and that card could probably get the win for Yellow. But will he draw it? That's the thing now. Yellow with another city and Zvone with the monastery taking just 2 points, but also putting pressure on this guy, not letting him get out alive. But Tompa gets the right card just for the spot. I think it's not looking good for Zvone if he does not draw the last vanilla. If he draws it, then I think it's going to be a tight matchup, because he's got the farm of 5 cities and Tompa has only 1, so there's 12 points right there, with 14 points right now here, so that's 26 points with the monastery of 8 equalizing this city of 8. That's like 9 points ahead right now for Yellow. Now Tompa tried to make an attacking platform for this farm if he does not get the vanilla, but made a big city that Zvone took. But he just now lost the last meeple of his. He got the vanilla, but if Tompa just gets a tile right here so he can attack the farm once more, that could seal it. Zvone is not getting any of his meeple back. He's not going to put this tile right here. That would allow Tompa to get in the field, giving him 10 points for the city and only 1 point for green. That he won't do that. So now the road for Tompa is connecting to this ruin, to this little city, and dropping another farmer and trying to connect right here. In the meantime, he's also building up some possibilities for him to get 3 points, to get himself the victory without the field. He can now get 6 points for this city, for this road. There's 5 tiles left. He could maybe win without the field. We can count that, so we know it's 14 points right here, so it's 1 point for Tompa. This 8 and 8, 1 point for Tompa, 3 points, 2 points for Zvone, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against 1. That's 14 points for Zvone in the lead. Now Tompa has to be careful, has to see which tiles are still left. With this, now the lead is down to 8. With 3 tiles for Tompa remaining. Can he get 8 points somewhere? A nice beginning for him would be to equalize this, but I don't know if Zvone will allow that. There is 1 triple city still available for Tompa to get here, and there is there are no there are no field triangles, so this type of card is the only one that gets Tompa to join. That's 3 points right there for only one card and no meeples invested. Zwana cannot block with this card that connection, because if he, oh, I mean, he can put it like this, getting the field here down, so Tompa cannot connect. But if Tompa gets then the triple city, he can then just connect his ruin to that spot, and it's giving 3 points for Tompa. So he decided not to bother with this. Tompa's chance is maybe equalizing this, growing a big road that's now 5 points, and getting it in the end. Now it's Zwana taking this triple city, and Tompa just not getting the right cards for the situation. I think that we are going to be headed to a decider, but let's see. Tompa now knows which cards are left, and Zwana is now going to just put his foot down and get the victory in the second matchup. So even if Tompa got this 8 points, I think it would still not be enough. I think then we would get a tie and Tompa would lose to a tie then. Yeah, that's what he's saying. If he got it, then it would be a tie again. So his road for victory was getting one of those two tiles, getting them, putting himself here, getting himself 3 points, and then he would just need 5-6 more in this situation, and probably then he would take this road and try to get try to not get the monastery, or even get the monastery. With the monastery he would also win. So the road was just get one of the triple cities, equalize the ruin, and Zwana took care of it, draw both of the triple cities, and got this matchup into a decider. I haven't seen them asking for a break, so I think, yeah, they started already. They're going fast, and Zwana with the first player now, getting easy 6 points. I would say. In the meantime, I can just update the scores like that. Yeah, okay. And Tompa with the first monastery now, also finishing a city, and I presume if Zwana does not get a city tile, he wants to take the city, so he is going to get the field for himself. Tompa going to start another city down here. Zwana with the decision. What does he want to do? Maybe just going here, meepling the city would be just a regular move. In this way he grows a potential 4-point road that I think Tompa is going to take right now. Yeah. So in the other case it would be a lot safer, but Zwana just gets the card that he needs right now. Ooh, a spicy move, getting him to a left dagger, but 3 of those are still left. And there are not that many cards that can allow yellow to block. But this is one of those. So we get the block right here. And Zwana is now going to grow this city into a ruin. Oh boy. Now probably going to go maybe here to reduce this this spot to a starting tile so this ruin does not get expanded. That would maybe be a good move. Another is just to get on the field. Zwana is now trying to attack this, make it a large city, and he gets the card, and Tompa gets no defense, and this now is a bad spot. Tompa trying to defend against it. He could have maybe just went for the 3 points and hope Zwana does not have the card. Another option is to try to block it also. But it's hard to block this right now. You would have to block it from both sides and hope that Zwana won't get any cards that he needs. The first type is right here, and Zwana still does not have the defense. Now one left dagger is right here drawn out, so 2 are left, but Tompa is for sure trying to block this completely, and this is going to happen right now. So he got out of a pickle. He blocked 3 meeples of green and 1 is on the field, so Zwana is going to play this game with 3 meeples less. But it's 12 points on the score for those 3 meeples. It's a good spot actually, even if you have those 3 meeples blocked. Because 12 points and a 9-point lead here, it's looking good for Zwana. Trying to disrupt now the city of yellow. And Tompa answering with yet another city. Zwana now probably going to just take 2 points, fill up his monastery a bit, and Tompa now going to obstruct this guy. Yeah. So there's two left daggers are out, 2 right daggers are out, so either side is a good side. Now Zwana thinking if he needs to block this. I don't know what he could do with a curve right now. Put 1 point here, or maybe even putting it here so he obstructs a bit yellow's monastery. Now Tompa with a bad timing for this card. This tiles, he cannot go here. It would put his city to 1 right dagger, but he chooses to do so. It's a bad place to be in, because if you finish this city, then green can just block you right here, but green would do it anyways, so he decided it was a good thing to do. Now finishing his block here and giving green just 1 card to get out of the situation, but green is getting the card. He's getting the card and trying to ruin 2 meeples of yellow, and this card is not a great defense. I mean, Tompa is going to probably go here, or if he went there, it wouldn't be a good card for saving this guy, or saving both of the guys, because it's a bad situation. Tompa is now going to save this guy, but probably blue state is just going to take 2 points and obstruct the finishing of the city. Now Tompa getting a card that would get him a little bit back in the game. If he finishes this city, he might have a chance. Now Zwana is probably going to go here and equalize this ruin or just get 4 points, trying to run away from Tompa, but equalizing is a better option because he has 1 meeple more than Tompa. And Tompa is probably not going to get all of his meeples out really quickly. This guy and this guy need the same type of tile. Ooh, okay. One is getting out real soon. That's helping yellow a lot because he doesn't have to rely on 2 of the same types of tiles anymore. But Zwana is really going far away from Tompa. Even with 1 meeple now more, it's going to be a big fight. Zwana is probably going to get to this ruin. I don't see a way that he's not equalizing this ruin because there's a lot of big cities. 2 big cities are still out there, and actually no triangles, but still there are 2 types of tiles that can equalize this ruin. Tompa has to hope that he gets both of them. So here is 12 points for the lead. The monasteries are equal, the fields are equal, and Zwana has 11 points here, so it's 23 points. It's 23 points for green right now. And Tompa sees the situation, so he starts an attack on the field. Zwana is getting the right hand dagger that the Tompa needs, and it's not looking good for yellow. And I think Zwana is taking this home. Yeah, he's also equalized the big ruin. Probably Tompa's just going to take 2 points here, but the lead of green is now 20 points. Tompa could not even join this ruin anymore because there are no big tiles to join this ruin, so I think this is it for yellow. This field is now equal to this 3 meeples of green scoring, so it's 12-12. This is now equal, this is equal, so the score lead is just, it's enough for green. And that means that Zwana is going to be the one with 4 victories and the sole leader of the league after 4 rounds. We have some finishing plays right now. And Zwana gets the dub. Robert also typing GG's in. So it's a victory for Swane. Gonna update the score. It was just 13 points in the end, but Tompa had no way to get close this when after Green joining the big ruin. I mean the ruin, if Blues didn't join the ruin, it would be 10 points for Tompa, but he would put other tiles also in the ruin. But in order to give himself this 3 points to connect to this card, he had to open himself up, and there were a lot of tiles for Swane to try and equalize this place. He got the vanilla, but he could have gone with this tile, or with the two extenders that were also drawn after it. So there was a lot of chance for Swane to get inside here. An option for Tompa would maybe be not joining here and trying to wait for the triple city that he got. But I think it would not be enough points, and Swane would probably try to spoil this from this side. He would attack it from this side somehow and block it. So there was really not a great chance for Tompa to win this one. So those were nice matches, and how they said they're going to see each other tomorrow when we have our first offline tournament of the year. So let's also look at if they put the results. I think they haven't already. No, they haven't, but they will soon. We can just look at the table and see Swane will now have 4 victories right here, and Tompa is going to have 2 losses, and he will have like 6-6, and that will probably put him on the actually I think it's going to put him on the 10th 11th place, and Swane is going to they're now typing the matchups. But yeah, okay, so this was it from this week's matchups. In the next week we're going to have an exciting matchup against Mixer and Blueste, where they are the first and second one right now. And yeah, Tompa is playing against Lilium, which is not having a great season up until now, but she will try to come back against Tompa. Also, Hanchi is playing, or maybe skipping next week. Stane, the 4th player, is going to play against Robert, who is the 5th player right now. So we are going to have some nice matchups around here. Also myself playing against Ned, the 10th and 11th place playing together. That's going to be a nice one. So I hope I'll see you next week in the new matches that we are going to have. And until then, goodbyes.